Hi guys, thank you for joining me today on my Daily Pearls of Wisdom. My name is Ruth Duran. I'm a certified life and weight coach, and I help women entrepreneurs create a more successful business. Today, my friends, I want to talk about what we are doing today and why we're doing it today. See, my friends, when I was in this joining this whole personal development movement, and I started taking into account all the personal development skills and strategies and concepts that I was learning, I was always looking around for that instant gratification. So I would, we're sold this microwave life. I would want the instant gratification. And if I wasn't getting the instant gratification, I would think there was something wrong. And so as I've been doing this work, and the more and more I dive into this work, I really truly understand and see where I'm looking for that instant results. I'm looking for, I implement something into my life, I want the results. Like, think about it. Oh, I went for that walk, I want the scale to be lower. But what I'm actually really doing is creating a lifestyle for the life and the business that I want 6 months to a year from now. Today, as I was doing my self-coaching and I was doing my own thought work, I decided to look at, I just finished a notebook that I work on. I work on notebooks every single day. I just finished a new notebook and I decided to pull out another one. And then out of curiosity, I went, let me see what I was thinking about when I started that notebook. So that was 4 months ago when I started my group. And so just seeing how far not only have I come in 4 months, just put into perspective the compound effect of everything that I'm doing. Then I was doing it for 4 months to come. Now I'm doing it for 6 months to a year to come. Then I was doing it because I started the group. I didn't have the number of people I have in my group right now. Now in my Facebook group, I have so many people. And it's like that woman at that time didn't know the decision she was making was going to impact me right now. And the weight I weighed at that time, the thought process that I had at that time, the actions I took at that time, were because of the life that I'm living now and that I'm going to continue living. And so I want you to see there are two things you have to do. The first one is think about everything that you're doing today as enough. You are enough. Everything you're doing is enough. No matter what is happening, you are enough. Everything is just enough for what you need today. You don't need any more. Sometimes we think we do, but you don't need any more because what you have is enough. But then think about what you want down the road. Think about what you can prepare, what you can work on, what you can start creating 6 months to a year from now. And it all starts by today. See, 4 months ago, when I started my group, I didn't know that every week when I showed up, every week when I scheduled activity, every week when I planned what I was going to do in my group and how I was going to help the women in my group, that just in 4 months, I would have impacted as many lives as I had. I didn't know that then. I was doing the best I could with information I have. And so when I look back, when I look at it now, it's like everything I'm doing is going to be an impact on the Ruth that I want to be 6 months to a year from now. That the things that I do, the things that I say, the people that I touch are going to have different lives 6 months to a year from now. So what do I want today in my life and in my business for 6 months to a year from now? Same thing is to you. What do you want in your life and your business 6 months from now? You're building your business. You're building your future business and your future life. How do you want to design it? Because like Tony Robbins says, yes, it might take us 10 years to where we are today, but it takes us an instant to make a decision that will change our future. Yes, we may have, like with me, my personal development journey has taken a while. I'm seeing some of the memories on Facebook that's blowing my mind of who I was in 2013, 2014. It's like, oh my God. But all that compound effect of all the work I have done then brought me to where I am today. And the work that I can do today is going to change and make a big difference 6 months to a year from now. And I get to decide what it's going to be. The people that I interact with now is going to impact the life and the business that I have 6 months to a year from now. The relationships that I build now, the network of people that I interact with now, because you are the average of the 5 people you hang around with. Who are you going to hang out around with now? You can't change the past, but you can definitely change the future. What content are you going to learn? What content are you going to put out? What content are you going to make sure you understand on an internal level for the 6 months to a year from now? What tools and procedures are you going to put into practice in your business? Not for the business you have today, for the business you're going to have 6 months to a year. What eating, exercise, anything are you going to do today for the future business that you want? What thoughts, feelings, and actions are you taking that are not currently in your life that you want to have for that woman or man 6 months to a year from now? What life do you want 6 months to a year from now? What money do you want to have in the bank? How much debt do you want to have or not have? What do you want to weigh? What do you want to, just what kind of a life? What kind of a business? What kind of clients? And how many clients do you want 6 months to a year from now? Because now, today is where all our power lies. We can do so much today to change the past. So my God, my friends, I love it. We have to now, today, become that person who can have that life. Think about it for weight loss. We can now, today, decide what we're going to eat, how we're going to exercise, what we're going to do today to be at that weight. Because we think, yes, I'm going to go for that run, or I'm going to eat that salad, and I'm going to weigh a certain way. No. It's the cumulative effect of what you're going to do going forward that can determine what you're going to weigh 6 months to a year from now. And I love the compound effect. If you haven't read the book, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, I highly, highly recommend you do. I love some of the analogies and some of the examples he gives that shows the value of the compound effect. The other thing is clients and customers. What clients and customers do you want to have in your business 6 months from a year from now? What do they look like? You can start cultivating that now, deciding who are you going to talk to? Who are you going to interact with? Who are you going to attract and create in your business? You get to decide. This is a big one. Sales and marketing. We think we're going to go into business today, and we think that people, we deserve that instant microwave gratification. You put in a market campaign, or you put out a sales campaign, or you talk to somebody, and that person has to come into your business, or has to sell your product, or has to do what you're doing. And if they don't, then you make it mean there's something wrong. But you're not doing it for today. You're doing it for 6 months to a year from now. You're doing it for where you're going. Okay, I've made my offer this way. I didn't get the reaction I wanted. Okay, what can I adjust? What can I stop? What can I continue? What can I start doing? Evaluate what you're doing and go, okay, so by the time you're tweaking it, eventually it becomes the marketing campaign or the sales conversation that you have is what's going to give you a high rate of conversion. Because of the practice and the work that you've been doing, because of the progress that you've been doing. My friends, we do not, and I'm going to repeat this, we do not live in a microwave world. I wish we did. I wish we did. We decide we're going to start exercising and eating right, and we lose the weight. Or we decide we're going to start a business and build a business, and we get all the clients we want. Or we decide that we're going to start saving, and all of a sudden we have all the savings we want. It doesn't work that way. It's more like a slow cooker. But think about it. You save $200 a week for a year. What you have in your account is very different than what you used to have. See, my friends, we think I don't have enough to do that. But you cannot afford not to do it. Just think about it. Or you might think, well, I don't have 15 minutes a day to work on my marketing, work on my sales, work on talking to people and letting as many people know what I do and making offers to help them. I don't have the time. No, you don't. You have more than enough time. You don't have the time to think that way. Because think about it. If you even spend 15 minutes, okay, let's round it up for the math, an hour strategically working on becoming the person you want to be 6 months to a year from now. That's 365 days. Think about the growth and the development you can have a year from now. I swear to God, my friends, I cannot insist on this enough. I am so grateful for the woman who started this work in 2013. I am so grateful for the woman who started my group 4 months ago. I am so grateful for the woman who started the Pearls of Wisdom 6 months ago. I am so grateful for the woman who started learning these concepts, learning something new every day, taking it into her life and tweaking and adjusting and getting the results that she wants. Because she made the woman I am today possible. And what I'm going to do today, because I have the power, is to decide what woman do I want to be 6 months to a year from now. What kind of business do I want to have 6 months to a year from now? What kind of money do I want to have 6 months to a year from now? What kind of lifestyle do I want 6 months to a year from now? Who do I want to be surrounded by? What is my network of friends? Because network equals net worth. What do I want my net worth to be 6 months to a year from now? Which conversations am I going to have today? You have the power, my friends. If you want to dive deeper into this, let me know. If you want to join my group, let me know. If you want more information of how to actually do this, schedule a one-on-one consultation with me where we can dive deeper to see where you are today and where you want to go and figure out how you are going to bridge that gap for yourself. So my friends, thank you so much. Have a very, very blessed day, and I love you.